biological approach in psychology explains our behaviour as a result of our internal biological structures. So our behaviour, what we do, is a result of our genetics. It's a result of chemical balances or imbalances within the brain, and it's a result of our structure of the brain as well. So it's all of these internal factors which determine our behaviour. So this is quite reductionist because obviously it's ignoring the social influences that these can have on our behaviour. Genetics is the reason we're so similar to our parents. So 50% mum, 50% dad equals us. And so we have a lot of characteristics such as eye colour, whether our ears are attached or not attached, the lobes at the bottom, our personality traits such as a bit narky, a bit chilled out. All of these things are to do with our genetic makeup. Really interesting research comes from identical twins and non-identical twin research. Identical twins have 100% genetics. Non-identical share 50% of their genetics. So it's really interesting to do research and to find out if one twin gets schizophrenia, does the other twin get schizophrenia? And it just really adds to the evidence of the internal structures determining who we are and our behaviour. Our genotype, these are terms that we need to know for our examination. The genotype is a person's actual genetic makeup. So we can see roughly what somebody's genetics makeup is by looking at characteristics. The characteristics that we see are the phenotypes, and these are the way that our genes are expressed through the external factors. So we might be able to see which genes are dominant and which genes are recessive based on what we can actually witness, physical characteristics that we can witness, but also behavioural characteristics. We can work out genetics from those as well. And then the final thing that we need to know about biological psychology is the influence of evolution and survival of the fittest. So, for example, we do studies in forensics where we look at why males are more aggressive than females. Well, that's because it benefits them to be more aggressive, and it benefits the female to be more nurturing. So evolution is all about behaviours or instincts that come from within us, which are built in through ancestral pasts. So just to conclude on the biological approach, it is very deterministic. All our behaviour is determined by our biology, therefore we're not in control. It's reductionist because it ignores other factors that might influence our behaviour. It's highly scientific in its research, obviously in the way that it needs to investigate those internal processes, so often we can establish cause and effect with research.